Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dish. An ammonia gas leakage was reported at berth number 8 in the Mormugaon Port Authority on Tuesday. The firefighters rushed to the site to contain the leak and prevent the spread of the hazardous gas. According to the fire officers, the ammonia gas leak was classified as minor and has been contained by 1:30 p.m. Repair work is currently underway to rectify the leakage, ensuring the safety of the area. The ammonia gas leak has raised concern about potential risks and hazards in the vicinity.
An ammonia gas leakage has been reported at berth number 8 in the Mormugaon Port Authority on Tuesday. The firefighters rushed to the site to contain the leak and prevent the spread of the hazardous gas. According to the fire officer, the ammonia gas leak was classified as minor and has been effectively contained. Repair work is currently underway to rectify the leakage and ensure the safety and security of the area.
We received the call at 12:10 from Assistant Engineer Chanda stating that there is an ammonia leakage in the berth number 8. Then आम्ही थंय पावले उपरांत two vehicles was standby there from Zuwari and MPD. So आम्ही तेंच्यांनी कितें हांवें विचारलें कितें जालें काय म्हणून ते आमचे पावच्या पयलीं तेंच्यांनी कितें क्लोज केलें तें की मायनर लिकेज आसलो मातसो आनी नाव एट द टायम ऑफ अनलोडिंग फ्रॉम द वेसल आनी आतां रिपेर चालू आहा तेंचे आनी मागीर रेक्टिफाय करून गरज पडल्यार आमकां आपयतले म्हणून आमी थंयच्यान येयले.
So situation is under control.
It is under control. It is a minor leakage also.
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Coal enhancement capacity at the Mormugaon Port Trust Limited by the Jindal Steelworks Group was objected by the traditional fishermen of Vasco. Our Raponkars have now knocked the doors of the National Green Tribunal in Pune against the clearances given by the central government against this project. The hearing will now come up before the NGT on the 24th of July. Watch Herald TV's Ground Zero at 4:30 p.m. and 8:30 or anytime on YouTube.
Hello and welcome to this special broadcast of Ground Zero. In today's episode, we will be revealing how coal enhancement capacity at the Mormugaon Port Trust Limited by the JSW Group was objected by the traditional fishermen of Vasco. Our Raponkars have now knocked the doors of the National Green Tribunal in Pune against the clearances given by the central government against this project. The hearing will now come up before the NGT on 24th of July next month. To further understand this issue in plain language, we have put together this special package for our viewers. Let's listen in.
After the Union Ministry of Environment, Forests and Climate Change gave its clearance to the Southwest Port Limited to enhance its coal handling capacity at the Mormugaon Port Limited, traditional fishermen and other stakeholders from Goa have knocked the doors of the National Green Tribunal in Pune. The clearance allows JSW, a mammoth corporate, to enhance coal handling operations from the existing 7.5 million metric tons to 15 million metric tons per annum. Simply said, SWPL can now double up its coal capacity cargo. It can now be revealed how, despite objections from the Goa State Pollution Control Board, the centre went ahead with the clearances. Two key letters written by the Goa State Pollution Control Board to the Union Ministry of Environment detail out multiple objections to the clearances. While Goan authorities objected clearly, the central ministry simply went ahead. 6 multiple traditional fishermen groups from Vasco have now come together and are in hope that the National Green Tribunal puts the stay or at least re-evaluates the clearances. With no proper consultations, particularly for the public, haphazard clearances being given out, and more importantly, discounting the total fact, which is the existence of traditional fishermen in Goa, who stands to benefit maximum from these clearances. All of these questions definitely need to be answered. The first letter was written on the 12th of July 2017. and suggested several recommendations. The Goa State Pollution Control Board also went beyond its jurisdiction and said that a particulate source appropriation study would be conducted by the prestigious Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, to gauge the effects of the clearances that were given. The second letter, once again written by the Goa State Pollution Control Board on 25th January 2018 to the Director of the Union Ministry of Environment, came out strongly and objected to the proposal by the Southwest Port Limited for capacity enhancement at berth 5A and 6A. Six traditional fishermen unions and one NGO known as Goinso Equot have now come together and objected to the environmental clearances being given by the union government despite the Goa State Pollution Control Board's objections, and how even various fish species in the waters of Goa that are already endangered could end up being extinct. Whenever one visits the fish markets in Goa, there are two complaints that are clearly audible and loud. One is that fish is not available, and secondly, that it is too expensive. With the enhancement of the port limits, one believes, especially the activists, that even the existing fish that is available, particularly in the waters of Goa, might be extinct in the next few years. Traditional fishermen and various like-minded groups have now pinned all their hope on the 23rd of July 2023, when the hearing of the petition will be coming up for hearing before the National Green Tribunal.
आम्ही आयज वर्कशॉप केलेलो आसा आनी आमचे 7 एसोसिएशन पळय आसा ह्या GSW कोल एक्सपान्शन प्लॅनाक लागून आयज वचकार जाली आनी जो EIA रिपोर्ट 7 वर्सां पयलीं केल्लो त्या ह्या रिपोर्टान जायते फ्लॉजीस आशिल्ले. फॉर एक्झाम्पल 10 किलोमिटरचे रेडियसाचे पळय तेंच्यांनी इम्पॅक्ट स्टडी करपाक जाय आशिल्लो तो करूं नाशिल्लो. आतां मरीन बायोडायवर्सिटी आसा, चिकाली बे आसा, श्रीदांव आसा, ग्रँड आयलंड कोरल रिलीफ आसा, ती सगळी एरिया तेंच्यांनी दाखोवंक ना. त्या भायर फिशींग विलेज कितले फिशरमॅन आसा, कितले धंदे आसा फिशरमॅन, कितली लँडींग एरिया आसा तेंय दाखोवंक ना. सो ह्या कारणा खातीर आमी ह्या कोर्टान गेलेले आसा आनी एनजीटीन केस घातलो आसा आनी आमी सरकाराक मागता की जेन्ना एक्झिस्टींग हँडलिंग पळय जाता तेन्ना ताजो इम्पॅक्ट आख्खो मुरमुगांव तालुकाक जाता. त्या भायर जे पळय रेल्वे लायनांतल्यान पळय कोळसो वता त्या सायडींतल्यान इफ यू सी द रेल्वे ट्रॅक ऑन बोथ सायड देर आर कोल सेटल्ड इन ऑल द ट्रीज एंड हावजीस ऑफ पीपल. सो जेन्ना तुमी आतां EC ग्रांट करता फॉर 13 मिलियन मेट्रीक टन ऑफ कोल फ्रॉम 4 to 13 तेन्ना कितें जातलें. सो म्हाका दिसता सरकारान हें चिंतचें पडटलें की गोंयच्या हिताक कितें बरें आसा, गोंयचे लायव्हलीहूड, गोंयचे हेल्थ आनी गोंयची इकॉनॉमी जी आसा एक फिशरीज आसा आनी एक ट्युरिजम आसा, दोनांचेर इम्पॅक्ट पडटलो. कित्याक आयज तेंच्यांनी पोर्ट लिमिटूय डिक्लेअर केलेलें आसा आनी पोर्ट लिमिटान ते म्हणटा की ऑलमोस्ट 50 मिटर्स फ्रॉम द हायटाईड लायन बिलोंग्स टू द MPA एंड अप टू 5 नॉटिकल मायल्स. म्हळ्यार हे आमचे ट्युरिजम एक्टिविटी पळय करता, शेक ओनर आसा, वॉटर स्पोर्ट्स आसा, ते खंय वयतले. सो म्हाका दिसता सरकारान हे जो डिसिजन पळय घेतला एक्सपान्शन करपाक हो ताबडतोब फाटीं घेवचें. कित्याक गोंयचे हिताक हे कोल ना. गोंयान कोल कन्जम्पशन भरपूर कमी जाता. सो कित्याक आमकां गोंय कोल हब करपाक जाय? स्टील प्लांट ना, कांय ना, सो कित्याक करपाक जाय? एक लॉजिकूच ना. सो गोंयचे CMाक मागता, स्पेशली ऑल द 4 MLAs ऑफ दिस तालुका, टू voice your opinion about this, because the future of Goa and Goans will be in stake, and especially the traditional developers will be displaced.
आमी वास्कोकार ट्रेडिशनल फिशरमॅन सगळे आयज जमा जाले. कित्याक आमी सगळ्यांनी एकठांय जावन GRA, बायणार आपोणकार, ओल्ड क्रॉस, सेंट एंड्रू, सेंट फ्रांसीस ह्यो सगल्यो सोसायटी एकठांय जावन आमी एक केस मांडलेली आहा एगेन्स्ट कोल. जो पळय वास्कून आतां कोल हँडलिंग जो पळय तेणें वाडयला तेका लागून आमी सगळे ट्रेडिशनल फिशरमॅनांनी केस मांडलेली आहा आनी एक केस आमची जाली. नेक्स्ट केस आमचे फुडल्या म्हयन्याक. सो एडवोकेट आमकां सांगपा येयलोले आयज की केस खंय पावल्या आनी कितें जालें. जाल्यार आमी एक गव्हर्मेंटाक रिक्वेस्ट करताय जशें जेन्ना ड्रेजिंगाचेर केस ओल्ड क्रॉसान आनी बायणार आपोणकारान मारलोली एनजीटीन ती आमचे फेवरान जाली आनी आमी मागताय आमकां दिसता सगळे गोंयकारांक हिवूय केस आमच्या वद्दान जातली कित्याक जें पळय आयज गोवोरमेंट करूं सोदता आनी हँडलींग जें पळय इतलें हाडूं सोदता तेजेर आमी केस मारलोली आहा आनी आमचे बारा देव आहा आमच्या नुस्तेकारां बारा देव आहा कित्याक आमकां नाका हो कोल आनी वाडलोलो हांव एक ट्रेडिशनल फिशरमॅन आख्ख्या गोंयच्या लोकांक कोणें एक रिक्वेस्ट कोत्ता हो इफेक्ट फकत नुस्तेकारांकूच जावपाना हो इफेक्ट आख्ख्या गोंयकारांक जातलो आयज जरी तर आमी जागृत जायनाय जाल्यार हेजे मुखार आनी केन्ना जागृत जावपा नाय सो हांव मागतां सगल्या गोंयकारां कडेन जशें की आमचे टुरिजम जे पळय टुरिजम चलयताय दर्या देगेर तांकांय इफेक्ट जावपा आहा म्हूण आमच्या एडवोकेटान सांगलेलो आहा जाल्यार आयज सगळे नुस्तेकार जितले आमचे आनी उरलोले आहाय आमचे भाव तांकांय आजून तेजो इम्पॅक्ट खबर ना हे भाशेन जेन्ना आमी केस मांडली म्हणसोर आमकां नुस्तेकारांक कळोन येता की तेजो इम्पॅक्ट कितें जातलो तो सो हांव आमचे थोडे दुस्तेचे भाव जावं ते बोटकार जावं ते दुसरे रापणकार जावं हे सगळे उरले तांकडे एक रिक्वेस्ट कोत्ता की आमी सगळे एकठांय जावन आजुनूय आमी केस तरी ऑलरेडी मांडलेली आहा हे थोडे आमचे वास्कोची सोसायटी सगळे एकठांय करून तशें आमचे गोंयचो एकवट हे सगळ्यांक धरून आमी केस मांडलेली आहा आनी केस ती चालू आहा हेजे फुडें जरी तर आमकां कितेंय जायें गरज पडली जाल्यार आमी आमच्या गोंयकार भावांक टॅक्सीकारांक आनी टुरिजमाक सगळ्यांक उलो मारतले तेन्ना मातशें सगळ्यांनी येवचें म्हूण
groundwater. When we do not have a requirement for coal in Goa, why do we have to import coal through our state? Just making it as a coal corridor for a couple of business houses and destroying the environment, destroying our...
A depression over the southeast Arabian Sea has moved nearly northwards with a speed of 13 kilometers over the last few hours. On Tuesday, the depression intensified into a deep depression and lay centered approximately 930 kilometers west-southwest of Goa. It is expected to continue moving nearly northwards and intensify into a cyclonic storm over the east-central Arabian Sea and adjoining southeast region within the next 12 hours. It is likely to move nearly northwards and intensify into a cyclonic storm over the east-central Arabian Sea and adjoining southeast during the next few hours.
A depression over the southeast Arabian Sea has moved nearly northwards with a speed of 11 km per hour over the last few hours. Warnings have been issued for the coasts of North Maharashtra and South Maharashtra Goa. Fishermen are advised not to venture along and off the North Maharashtra coast during this period. Similarly, along and off the South Maharashtra Goa coasts, squally winds with speeds reaching 40 to 50 km per hour, gusting to 60 km per hour, are expected on June 8th, 9th and 10th. Fishermen advised not to venture along and off the South Maharashtra Goa coast during this mentioned period. In light of these developments, a distant cautionary number 1 warning has been hosted at all ports from Dahanu to Mormugao port along the Maharashtra to Goa coast. Shagun Gaude for Herald TV.
A textile store in Ponda market was completely gutted in a fire on Tuesday evening. The incident was noticed at 5:45 p.m. when the entire market was buzzing with people. Smoke was emitting from the shop for nearly an hour. Persons in the shop escaped unhurt. At least 3 fire tenders had to be brought in to control the fire. Have a look at the visuals.
Story by Sagun Gaude for Herald TV.
The Goa University has terminated the contracts of 25 multitasking staff members who had worked at the university on a contractual basis for almost a decade. These employees assert that their contracts were renewed annually, but this year, without prior notice, their contracts were not renewed, and new staff members were employed in their place. The terminated staff members have called upon the Chief Minister and the Governor to intervene and reinstate their jobs. They recalled that the Chief Minister assured them that their positions would be regularized after 5 years. However, that assurance remains unfulfilled.
The Goa University has terminated the contracts of 25 MTS members who had worked at the university on a contractual basis for almost a decade. These employees assert that their contracts were renewed annually, but this year, without prior notice, their contracts were not renewed and new staff members were employed in their place. The terminated staff members have called upon the Chief Minister and the Governor to intervene and reinstate their jobs. They recall that the Chief Minister assured them that their positions would be regularized after 5 years. However, the assurance remains unfulfilled.
10 वर्सां कामाक आसा आनी आमचे आतां सगळे भुरगे आतां 10 वर्सां कोण 8 वर्सां कामाक आसा युनिवर्सिटीन. सो 3 टायम युनिवर्सिटीन पोस्ट काडले 2018, 19, 20 अशे पोस्ट काडले तेंच्यांनी. बट एवरी टायम आमकां तेंच्यांनी खंयच घेवंक ना. सो आमचो आतां हें मागणी कितें आसा की आमकां युनिवर्सिटीन आतां तेंच्यांनी कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट खंयचे खंय तरी सिस्टम बंद केली तेंच्यांनी अकस्मात हे पोस्ट फील करतकूच 38 पोस्ट फील करतकूच. सो आमकां आतां बेगीनच्या बेगीन घेवपाची आमची जी मागणी आसा युनिवर्सिटीन. सो आमी आतां ह्या टायमार खंय येवपाचें. सो आमचे सरकारा कडेन मागणी आसा की आमकां बेगीन तेजेर युनिवर्सिटीचेर लक्ष दिवचें आनी सरकारान आमचे खंय तरी आमकां योग्य न्याय मेळोवन दिवचो.
कितले जाणां तुमी?
आमी ऑलरेडी 25 जाण आसा.
25. कितली वर्सां जाली कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट करून?
आमी 10 वर्सां जाली युनिवर्सिटीन कामाक आसा.
10 वर्सां.
कितें म्हणून पोस्ट तुमचो?
MTS म्हणून.
MTS म्हणून.
हय.
आनी आतां नवे MTS कोण घेतले?
आतां नवे MTS हे केले रिक्रूट केले ते.
ते कशे
रेग्युलर पोस्ट केले आनी कॉन्ट्रॅक्टूय पोस्ट 2 एडवर्टिजमेंट जाल्लेले आसा. एक 50 पोस्ट येयलेले आनी 38 पोस्ट येयले MTS.
कितले कॉन्ट्रॅक्टाक केल्ले?
आतां कॉन्ट्रॅक्टांचें सिस्टम बंद करून चालूच आसा पण न्यू पॅनल तेंच्यांनी हें केला तेंच्यांनी युनिवर्सिटी.
नवे भुरगे कॉन्ट्रॅक्टाक घेतले आनी ओल्ड आशिल्ले तुमकां तेंका काडले.
तशें हें केलां.
तुमचे पूण आतां कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट रिन्यू जाल्ले काय कितें अशें बीन काय जावना हे पण?
ना.
एवरी इयर हे जातालें न्हू ते?
एवरी रिन्यू जाताले पण ह्या फावटी आमकां तेंच्यांनी हें केलें सारकें. खंयच्याच फावटी युनिवर्सिटीचेर आमी अगेन्स्ट वचोंक नासले पण ह्या फावटी आमकां येवचें पडलें कित्याक तरी खंय तरी आमकां हें आसलें न्ही आतां.
आतां तुमी कामाक आहा काय?
आतां आमी घराकडे आसा.
केन्नाच्यान?
आतां जालें आमकां 19 तारीख
लास्ट नोटीस सर्व केलो तिने? नोटीस सर्व कोणा घरा राव म्हणले?
हय.
नोटीस आसना रे कॉन्ट्रॅक्टाक नोटीस आसना.
कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट एंड जालो मागीर हें रिन्यू करूंक ना.
सांगला तेंच्यांनी ऑलरेडी सांगलें आपूण कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट सिस्टम हेंकां घेवचोच ना म्हणजे कॅन्डिडेट आमचे पयलींचे आसलेले पळय हेंकां घेवचोच ना
अशें कोणी सांगलें?
रजिस्ट्रारान सांगलें आमकां.
तुमकां आपयल्लें?
तुमचें कितें क्वॉलिफिकेशन बीन कितें उणें पडटलें तशें कितें?
आमचें कांय ना. थंय स्वता जालें आतां हायली क्वॉलिफायड भुरगे सिलेक्ट जाल्लेले आहात थंय.
MTS
पोस्टार.
तुमच्या स्थानिक आमदारा कडेन तुमी गेल्ले?
आमी स्थानीक आमदाराकडे वचोंक ना. आमी सगळे ऑल MLAक लेटर केल्लेले ऑलरेडी हेजेर लक्ष दिवचें म्हणून.
सो तुमी आतां कोणाक लेटर केला? सीएमाक बीन?
सीएमाक लेटर केल्लें आसा, गव्हर्नराक लेटर केल्लें आसा.
गव्हर्नर आनी सीएमाक.
आनी सीएमान सांगलें की 5 वर्सां जाल्यार की आपूण पयलीं कोण कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर तांकां फिक्स करतलो म्हणून. आनी सीएमान खंय तरी आमचें हें करूंक ना अजून. तें सांगलां पळय उतर खरें करून दाखोवंक ना सीएमान.
तेंच्यांनी पयलीं ऑर्डर दिली स्टार्टींग पळय. आतां ते म्हणटा तेन्ना आमच्या पॅनलान नांव आसलें तेन्ना आनी आतां कितें म्हणटा ते आतां पास जाला पळय तेंकांच घेता म्हणटा. तशें खंय जावं शकता. न्यू पेमेंट आसलो पळय तेन्ना ऑर्डर ऑलरेडी दिली तेंच्यांनी आमकां. कितले 1 मंथ दिले. आतां ते कितें म्हणटा की पॅनल आसा पळय ते पास जावताला पळय लिस्टान आहा पळय तेंकां घेतले म्हणटा. ऑलरेडी आमी एग्जाम दिवन आमकां ऑर्डर दिली. न्यू पेमेंटाची ऑर्डर दिली आमकां. आनी आतां ते कितें म्हणटा की न्यू पॅनल आसा पळय तेंकां घेतले म्हणटा.
आमी एग्जाम दिल्ली?
एग्जाम आमी दिला. आतां ऑलरेडी आमकां न्यू पेमेंटाची ऑर्डर दिली म्हटल्यार आमी भितून पासूच जाले अशें जालें ना?
तशी ते फॅमिली येयल्लेली आसा.
थंय कोण ऑलरेडी कामाक आहा तेंची म्हणटा तुमी?
हय.
कोण भाव भयणां सगळे आसा ऑलरेडी 4-5 जाण तर तशें आसा.
Prasad Polji for Herald TV.
Jewelers in Goa have reported incidents of alleged harassment by police from neighbouring states. The jewelers state that police officers from Karnataka, Maharashtra and Hyderabad approach them under the pretext of investigating gold theft cases and demand a specific quantity of gold. If the jewelers fail to comply, they are threatened with false accusations of purchasing stolen valuables. The jewelers community in Goa express their concerns, emphasizing that this is not an isolated incident. They have appealed to the state government to intervene and resolve this issue.
Jewelers in Goa have reported incidents of alleged harassment by police from neighbouring states. The jewelers state that these police officers approached them under the pretext of investigating gold theft cases and demand a specific quantity of gold. If the jewelers fail to comply, they are threatened with false accusations of purchasing stolen valuables. The jewelers community in Goa expressed their concerns, emphasizing that this is not an isolated incident. They have appealed to the state government to intervene and resolve the issue.
पूण हे भायले जे पुलीस येतात ते येतना डायरेक्ट एसपी कडेन वयतात एसपी नॉर्थ आमकां लागता हांगा एसपी नॉर्था कडल्यान वचून थंयच्यान लेटर घेवन येतात आनी हांगाचो एक पुलीस स्टेशनांतल्यान एक कॉन्स्टेबल घेतात डायरेक्ट मागीर ते शॉपार वतात आनी तांचे कडल्यान मागीर ते रिकवरी डिमांड करतात आनी कशें आसता तांची ती एफआयआर कॉपीन भितर 30 किंवा 40 ग्रामूच बरयल्ले आसता एक्चुअली पूण हेणी कितें करतात 15-16 सगळ्यो एफआयआर कॉपीज एकठांय करतात आनी 500-600 ग्रामाचो येदो व्हडलो एमावंट ताका सांगता तूं दी म्हणून दिना जाल्यार तुका आतांच व्हरतलो इवन फोटोग्राफ्स तेणी अशे दाखयल्ले आसा की बाबा आमी हे पळय ताका मारतना हांगा शूट केल्ले आसा पांयांक अशे सुद्दां फोटोग्राफ्स दाखोवन आमच्या ज्वेलर बांधवांक भेस्टायतात पयलीं म्हणल्यार कितें जालां हो धंदो आतां रेट वाडलेल्या कारणान न्हय धंदो स्लो जाला ताका सांगपा ना ते रिसीट आनी एफआयआर ती कॉपी बी दितना आनी आपले भलत्याच लँग्वेजीन दितात तमीळ लँग्वेज आनी तांकां सांगीत आमी जाल्यार ते म्हणटा ना ट्रान्सलेट जायना म्हणटात थंयच्या थंय कितें तरी बरयतात सायन मारतात आनी दिता ही घे म्हणटा कॉपी हे इमिजिएट स्टॉप जावंकूच जाय बेसिकली आमी आतां कमिटी नवी कमिटी जाला ऑलमोस्ट 1.5 वर्सां जावन गेले 2 तातूंत भितर म्हाका दिसता ऑलमोस्ट 25 केसीस अश्यो आयल्यो 25 केसीस आनी तेतून थोड्यांनी आमकां कळोवंय ना भायल्या भायर तांणी कितें सेटल केलें काय कितें म्हणून खबर ना पूण आमकां कळ्ळें की येवन बाबा ते खंयच्या तरी शॉपारान घेवन गेले पूण जितले जाणां कडेन आमी म्हणल्यार आमचे कडेन ज्यो आयल्यो कमिटी कडेन तांकां आमी जाता तितलो सपोर्ट दिला कित्याक आमी आयज सुद्दां आतां दवरलेली एकवट असो की जवळ जवळ आमचे मिटिंगेक 200 वयर 250 सुमार लोक असले आतां अशें सांगलां की फाल्यां जर परत पुलीस बिलीस जर फ्रॉड केस घेवन येत न्हय एक फोनाचेर 250 लोक उबे आसले इतले आमी ते वी हॅव एश्युअर्ड.
Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
The crime branch in a narcotic raid at Benaulim arrested a woman from Mumbai for allegedly being in possession of 5 grams of MDMA worth 50,000 rupees. Here's more.
The crime branch team led by PI Dattaram Raut conducted a successful raid on narcotics and psychotropic substances in Benaulim, Salsett. During the operation, a woman hailing from Mumbai was apprehended for allegedly being in possession of 5 grams of MDMA with an estimate value of Rs 50,000 in the international markets. The crime branch team comprised Sheetal Naik, Ashok Kaude, Vinayak Sawant, Saimullah Makandar, and Roshni Shirodkar. The investigation into the matter is ongoing under the supervision of PSI Girish Padloskar. Bureau Report, Herald TV.
3 bodybuilders from Goa have secured their spots in Team India at the Asian Championships. Sumit Naik competing in the 90 kilo category, Vijay Suttar in men's physique sports and Gaurish Kinlekar in the men's physique classic emerged as the talents who will represent India at the 13th South Asian Bodybuilding and Men's Physique Sports Championship 2023 set to be held in the Maldives. The Indian Bodybuilders Federation, in collaboration with the Goa Bodybuilding and Fitness Association, organized the selection trials at the Manohar Parrikar Indoor Stadium in Margao on Sunday.
3 bodybuilders from Goa have secured their spots in Team India at the Asian Championship. Sumit Naik competing in the 90 kg category, Vijay Suttar in men's physique sport, and Gaurish Kinlekar in men's physique classic emerged as the talents. They will represent India at the 13th South Asian Bodybuilding and Men's Physique Sports Championship 2023 set to be held in Maldives.
Very well said. खूप बरं दिसता पयलीं दिसलें की जायना म्हणून बट मागीर कळ्ळें की म्हाजो ट्रंक आनी कलरा खातीर मातशें डिस्प्यूट जालें. रेस्ट ट्रेनींग डायट इम्पॉर्टंट आसा तितलीच रेस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट आसा. जितली तूं डायट करता तितलीच रेस्ट घेवपाक जाय मसल रिकवरी करपा खातीर. रिकवरी जायना मसलाची जाल्यार तुजो ग्रोथ काही जातलो जावपाक पॉसिबल ना. सो इक्वली इम्पॉर्टंट आसा रेस्ट. ऑलमोस्ट एक 4 महिने सामके कॉम्पिटिशनाची तयारी केल्ली आसा सामकी आयज म्हाका हें मेळ्ळें आनी पेरंट्साचो सपोर्ट आनी सराचे गायडन्स स्पेशली सरांचे सगळ्यांची आनी पेरंट्साची गायडन्स आसपाकूच जाय
UBFA Association जो म्हाका प्लॅटफॉर्म दिलो म्हाका and thanks to my parents तांचे म्हाका व्हडलो सपोर्ट केलो मम्मी पप्पा and thanks to my coach Sir Govind Nodlekar and thanks to my व्हडलो सपोर्ट सिस्टम म्हणटा मेळ्ळो Mr. Sarwar Khan from Hydra Fitness, owner of the gym.
Inasa Narona for Herald TV.
Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.